Mom confessions. I've put my children in timeout sometimes and then forgot that they were in timeout. And then I've like walked by them and I'm like, oh, what are you doing sitting there? And they're like, I'm in timeout. And I'm like, oh, do you remember why you're in timeout? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, well, make good choices. All done, timeouts. Not trying to embarrass this commenter or anything, but can we normalize this? Can we encourage each other more? Because everyone makes mistakes and nobody is perfect. Find someone today who needs some encouragement and give it to them, because a simple little comment like this just made my day. It reminded me that I'm not a failure. So yeah, normalize being nice. So here's a story for you. When I was going to take my driving test, I wasn't quite experienced with city driving. I grew up in the country and my town had stop signs, not stop lights. Now obviously I know a red light means stop and a green light means go, yellow, kind of iffy. But most of my driving practice was done on country roads and things like that. So I went to take my actual test and we encountered some lights. So we came to a part where we were at a light and the person told me to turn left. So then a green light came and I was like, okay, green means go. And so I turned left. After I turned, she told me, go ahead and pull into that parking lot there. I need to talk to you. So I did. And she said, you came very close to that truck that was going by. And that's when I learned that it was a left turn yield on green. And there was actually a sign that had said this to me and I didn't really know this. But anyways, we continued the driving test and I ended up passing. So I guess I didn't come that close to the truck, or maybe she just didn't ever want to have to ride with me again. So first of all, some advice: make sure you're getting experience in a variety of different situations. But also, if you make a mistake, it's not always the end of the world. Sometimes you can still pass, even if you make a mistake. So just take a deep breath. You got this, and you know what? If you do fail, it's fine. You can just retake the test. You're gonna be great. Driving gives me a lot of anxiety. It gave me a lot of anxiety when I was first learning, and it still does sometimes now today, but you know what? It's okay. Seriously, you're gonna do great.